Popping off the camera, baby. I had a conversation with my coworker today after I was getting off work and he was relieving me. And it made me realize this man is close to 60 years old and we having a man-to-man talk about women, about relationships. And he's sitting here describing to me his dating life and the stuff he go through with women that's older than him, because he like dating women older than him. So these are women in their 60s, possibly 70s. And he telling me he's going through the same shit that I go through with women at 33 years old. I mean, I'm relating to him so much. And I'm like, wow. We like to believe that generations are different. Oh, it was so different back in our day. Bullshit. Men are men, women are women. It's all the same shit. It might be slight variations in the type of women and the type of men, but everybody's going through the same things. And that shit blew my mind. And it made me think of that quote, like the more things change, the more they stay the same. So I was like, wow. But then in that moment, it was another thing I realized, that it's beautiful when men can talk and connect. Because too often as men, we deal with our emotions alone. And women beat us up. We get beat up by the world. Women have their crew of women and support groups and all type of shit. And people are more sympathetic to women's emotions and women's experience. But men, we go through shit too, and we don't get any sympathy. I was just looking at Kevin Samuels today. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. I swear that's my dog now. But anyway, he was talking about how the rate of suicide is way higher in men than it is in women. But we like to believe that women go through more than men. But no, it's the emotion, it's the lack of emotional support. It's the lack of having people that you can talk to, or just feeling comfortable being weak, being vulnerable. We be going through shit. We get it from every angle. And that shit is a lot. So to listen to my coworker who's almost 60 years old, and he's telling me the issues that he's having with women, and I'm like, yeah, I be having the same issues. I'm talking about recent issues in my life in relationships. And to see that common ground, and we was able to have that moment as men, like, man, and we shared a smile and we was able to laugh and like, man, that we need that, because women have that. I feel like women have a lot of that. Everybody knows about the girl chats and girls talking about men and how men ain't, that's healthy. That's healthy to have those support groups. But for men, we don't normally do that. We don't normally have that. And when we open up about our feelings to other men, it's more of like a man, it's not really like addressing the emotion. It's more like, man, let's do something to distract you from the emotion. Let's go out. Hey, it's all good, man. Like, but it's dope when two men can talk like that. That's dope. And again, it just made me realize, all this shit about how generations are different, yeah, that's true. We do come up in different environments and we have different ways of doing things as time goes by. We evolve over time, but at the core, man, it's the same shit. Men and women go through the same issues and relationships back in the day that they do now. And it's something about how men and women interact and deal with each other that needs to just change. It's because it's too common. Like, we all having the same issues. Something got to change, man. Something got to change. Something got to change. Yeah. Maybe it's never going to change, because men going to be men and women going to be women. But at least it's good to know you got somebody to listen to your side, to listen to your story, and not make you feel weak or like you're wrong. Because there's two sides to every story, baby. You can't be listening to one side. You got to get every side of it. Ninja run. Yeah, I'm a man, and I got a side too, baby. We got a side too.